global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, welcome back to our channel. There's more confusion in PDP right now over the resolve by the National Working Committee and PDP governors to remove Damagum as the acting national chairman. Now, don't forget that fairly recently there was a meeting in Bauchi State. National Working Committee visited Bauchi State governor, who incidentally is also the PDP Governors Forum chairman, to discuss some issues. And one of these outstanding resolve in that meeting was that they are going to follow the constitution and the Damagum will be kicked out. And this has triggered a lot of reaction, as unfortunately the Governors Forum has been torn apart by that decision. Some are standing for Damagum, and for while others have a contrasting opinion. We are going to be looking at all of that in a jiffy. Who is standing for who? Seyi Makinde has already declared that he is standing with Damagum, but shockingly other people have taken their stand, and we're going to be looking at that in a jiffy. Now, according to the news, the Damagum State Governor Ahmadu Fintiri had pledged his support for the People Democratic Party acting national chairman Ambassador Umar Damagum. The governor, who reflected on the division in the party over its interim leadership, reiterated his confidence in the ability of the acting chairman. However, Osun State Governor Ademola Adeleke urged chieftain to stick to the party's constitution in whatever decision they may take on the PDP leadership question. Fintiri wrote on his ex-handle, he says, solidly in support of Ambassador Umar Damagum as the national chairman of an official PDP Nigeria. His leadership has restored public confidence, and we are confident he will steer the party to greater height. We urge members to respect the court ruling and uphold our democracy, signaling his alignment with those favoring Damagum's leadership. Fintiri endorsement followed a split in the PDP Governors Forum on whether to retain Damagum on as the party chairman or shop for a replacement. On Tuesday, the faction of the National Working Committee met with Bauchi State Governor Bala Mohammed, who expressed dissatisfaction with Damagum's leadership. Mohammed said the party should replace him, saying that his tenure is unattainable. He said the North Central Zone is constitutionally entitled to fill the leadership vacancy because the last chairman who could not complete his tenure, Senator Ayochayu, is from the zone. Mohammed said, my brothers from the Northeast is currently serving as acting national chairman, which is constitutionally inappropriate. The governor insisted that the PDP should ensure that the North Central is given the chance to assume their responsibility. However, at a separate NWC chaired by Damagum Ibadan, Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde back the interim leadership. He said, let me say clearly that we are 100% in support of Damagum-led National Working Committee. And for Adeleke, who had also decided to make his stand known, Adeleke has urged stakeholders to adhere to the party's constitution in seeking solution to the crisis. He said in a statement by his spokesperson, Olawale Rashid, that on the party's constitution he stood. Adeleke said, I stand by the constitution of our great party, which clearly spells out the succession procedure in case of the exit of an elected chairman. I also stand by the resolution of the PDP Governors Forum, of which I am an integral part. He further stated that our party must adhere to its constitution at this critical time and at all time. That is the way to build a responsible political party. The Board of Trustees members yesterday had held a meeting with the PDP caucus in the National Assembly at the party secretariat in Abuja. BOT chairman Adolphus Nwabara, Secretary Senator Ahmed McAfee, and other members also met with Governor Mohammed in Bauchi State. Also at the meeting was Senate Deputy Minority Leader Lere Oyewumi, House of Representative Minority Whip Ali Isa Jesse, and Pastor Ojema Ojotu. It's all said that the advisory board organized the meeting to know the position of the National Assembly caucus on the crisis and obtain its advice. Wow, this is getting really serious, I must say. Everyone seems to be taking their own stand, and it seems as though something is happening underneath. Possible consultation, because already it seems as though the PDP Governors Forum has been turned apart. Don't forget that what actually escalated the issue to the PDP Forum was the fact that Damagum was supporting the 27 lawmakers and claimed that they have not defected, while and that decision had gone an extra mile to affect the person of the River State Governor, Governor Fubara, who is also a member of the PDP Governors Forum. But however, Bala Mohammed, in different meetings, the last one I think was in Taraba, reiterated the fact that being the governor of Rivers State, Fubara is supposed to take charge of the leadership of the party in the state. And as at that time, it seems as though everyone had accepted that should happen. But with this split, where some of them say Damagum, they are standing by Damagum, and while others are saying they are standing by the constitution of the party and by the fact that everything must follow sequentially as it has to do with the succession plan as arranged by the constitution, it means that there could be possible possible consultation behind the curtains. And if that is happening, there's a lot of fear concerning Fubara still being the leader of the group of PDP in Rivers State. And the consequences of that if he waits till 2027 and is not being given that opportunity to lead, it may possibly lead to him cross-carpeting to another party. Other governors in the past, the likes of Cross River State Governor, Ebonyi State Governor, had cross-carpeted, so it's not going to be a big deal. It's just the reality that is going to be facing PDP, and that will be a way of PDP slipping off River State slipping off the hands of PDP, because I know as a sitting governor, though he may not have a current structure, strong structure, but he's going to fight with everything in his hands. And I mean, that makes it very, very terrible for PDP. The Damagum issue, we all know, links to links to Wike. Wike, as we have already been told, was one of the persons who stood strong to ensure the appointment of Damagum as the CTC chairman of PDP. And be that as it may, Damagum seems to have worked in favor of Wike in Rivers State. And working in favor of Wike is somehow working against the PDP Governors Forum, who had agreed that Fubara should be the leader of the party in his state. But amidst that also, to be able to deal with that issue, it was expected that Damagum should be uprooted out so that the new guy who is going to come on board will have that free mind to think of who should be where he should be. In other words, especially in the area of River State and all of that. But being that some of these guys are good friends of Wike, they know that the decision to remove Damagum will end up affecting that particular decision in River State. Right now, they are taking their position, and seems as though they are not. It's going to tear the party apart, and they don't mind. And I must say that there should be a speedy meeting by the PDP Governors Forum to address this issue. Because if the PDP Governors Forum does not have a single stand as it has to do with the leadership of the party, that means there's going to be more chaos in the future. Already I'm perceiving it by virtue of some of the decisions we have heard we've heard them, the position that they have decided to take. So let's wait to watch what will happen in the nearest future.